what is the difference between a panini and a ciabatta? Because I thought they were the same. The report's just come out. It's number 1 baguette, number 2 panini, and number 3 ciabatta. And it got me thinking, what is the difference between a panini and a ciabatta? I mean, this is just totally confusing, isn't it? Let's go. Hi everyone. Okay, so there's a new report out in the UK stating the top 3 not fillings, but it's the carrier of sandwiches. So that's the bread, the roll, whatever it is. Now the top 3, the report's just come out. It's number 1 baguette, number 2 panini, and number 3 ciabatta. And it got me thinking, what is the difference between a panini and a ciabatta? Because I thought they were the same. So I googled it. Now Google says that the panini, it's the plural of panino, and it comes from Italy, and it's a grilled sandwich. And typically they use ciabatta. So this has totally confused me. So I'm down at the supermarket. I'm just going to go in and see, because I know that I've checked online that this supermarket, that they've got panini and they've got ciabatta. So I'm going to buy both, spot the difference, and take it from there. So if you want to come with me, let's go. Let's do a bit of food shopping. Okay, so straight to the bakery section. We've got the ciabatta. We're going to grab a bag of those and the panini. So let's go. So what do you think? I mean, this is just totally confusing, isn't it? Okay, so we've done the shop. Now let's head home and see the difference. Let's just really put it to the test. Let's see what fun lunchbox ideas we can create. So comparing the two side by side, one's got milk in, the paninis have got the milk in them. Both have got extra virgin olive oil, but different quantities. And then the panini, not only has it got the milk in it, but it's also got the rapeseed oil. So subtle differences, which is quite interesting compared to what I was finding out online by searching Google. So anyway, that's a bit of detail. I've shared with you the ingredients on both. Obviously, you've got to take care with any sort of possible nut allergies and things like that, because they do cover themselves by saying they're made in an environment where there may be nuts, peanuts, milk, sesame, eggs, soy and other allergens. So yeah, do your due diligence. But anyway, let's crack on and let's make these two ideas. A ciabatta lunchbox idea and a panini lunchbox idea. So I hope you find that really useful in terms of helping explain the difference between ciabatta and panini. And obviously you can see, you know, this one has been on some kind of griddle to get the markings, and you know, the shape of them is totally different because you can see this one's been cut before it's been baked, and it's got this sort of fine dusting of flour, whereas this one hasn't, and the texture inside is different as well, but I'll show you that when we get to making the sandwiches. Okay, so we're going to be making this ciabatta sandwich. So we're just going to slice it in half, and it's quite dry. You can see the texture of it, so I wanted to do some sour cream and chive just to give it a bit of something else instead of mayonnaise, but you could easily substitute this for mayonnaise if you so wish. And you know, it's just putting a smattering of that on, and then we're just going to use a whole combination of different flavours. So we're quickly slicing up a tomato, and this is just a regular English tomato, but you can, you know, get a whole variety. We're going to slice up some cucumbers quickly so that we've got enough for the entire topping. And then we've also got some rocket on the side. We're going to be using slices of cheese. So this is just cheddar cheese, so whatever you've got in your fridge. And we're going to be layering up pastrami as well. I just wanted to do something a bit different from ham or salami. So yeah, this time we've got pastrami here. So we're going to layer that on, then layer the cheese on top, and then, you know, do all the fun things with the cucumber, the tomatoes and the rocket. and let's not forget salt and pepper as well to give it a bit of extra flavouring. Now the secret with stopping the sandwich from going soggy is to not put, say, the tomatoes, not put it next to the bread or whatever the dough ingredient is. So you either make sure it's sort of further inside the sandwich into the middle, or you can always leave the tomato out and put that into a separate compartment and just add that just before you're going to eat it. So you can see we're now adding the salt and pepper on the top, and the final thing going in is the sliced up tomato. So we're just going to layer that on the top and then cleverly put it all together without it falling apart. Now this is quite a sort of thick sandwich, so you can either keep it as an open sandwich, or as we're doing here, you cleverly put it together, and then you can get these little bamboo sticks. Let's just admire it for a second, shall we? But we're going to put it in the lunch box, but we're going to show you two different ways. So this is if you are taking it into work or you're putting it into the fridge, and there's just enough space for it to fit into this yum box. This is the panini yum box, and the ciabatta, it is quite proud, but it, you know, if you cut it in half and you put in some little cocktail sticks or little bamboo sticks, then it'll just be perfect for lunchtime. So we're going to add in different things into the compartment, and you can see I can just about get it out. I should have sliced it up before I did put it inside, but also I'm going to show you it all layered up on a plate, so you can just see if you do prep it for lunchtime, working from home, that it's just truly delicious. I mean, look. Okay, so we've got it back in the lunchbox. Now we're going to add in these little bamboo sticks, because then it's just easier to eat it neatly. We've got a little bowl full of the olives and feta, and we're going to use a silicone cupcake case and put those in, but we're going to keep the silicone cupcake case for the fruit. Now we've got a mixture of melon here, which is just super tasty. Sometimes I do buy these pre-cut little punnets, if you like, or containers full of fruit, just so that I get a splash of different colorways, and it's just super in season at the moment. So do, you know, make sure you buy your fruit when it is in season. I've noticed the strawberries have just started coming through as well. Now feel free to put in a different kind of a pick if you want to use that just separately for the fruit. So yeah, here I am just demonstrating putting in the little bamboo sticks, but they could easily be cocktail sticks. And finally we're just going to put a few of the little mini Oreos into the central compartment. Now do make sure you check the link above, because I'll link to the mini lunchbox ideas, and you can see it's all neatly fitted into the yum box, and I demonstrate as well that it can close. What you'd need to do is just take out the bamboo sticks before putting it inside the lunchbox, or before closing the lunchbox lid. So yeah, it's a super delicious combination, this one. And the thing is, the ciabatta can be a little bit dry, so that's where you could coat both sides with the dip or mayonnaise, whatever you feel like. So we're just going to take this out and just show you what it looks like on a plate as well. And, you know, be sure to pack those skewers. And there you have it. Okay, so here it is for a working from home lunch idea or a picnic lunch idea, and it's just a really nice wedge. And then you can always, you know, I always save the little goo pots, the little glass containers, and put olives and feta in that to just graze on at lunchtime. Always have a serviette to hand, just like I demonstrated earlier inside the lunchbox. And then you've got your fruit and your Oreo all in the little silicone cupcake cases, so that it's not touching each other, and, you know, you've thought about your lunch. Anyway, if you can help with my confusion and you can clarify everything, please message me, DM me, comment below. I would love to hear what your thoughts are on it. So that was the ciabatta lunchbox idea. Now make sure that you're subscribed and that you like this video if you do, because the panini sandwich idea is going to come soon. So do make sure you subscribe, like, share with your friends. And if you did like this video and if you found it really helpful, I think you're going to like these next videos. So thank you so much for watching and can't wait to see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.